Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Times Quick Cryptic crossword, and this is being published on Saturday the 22nd November 2025. And our setter today is Shay. Now this is the 9th puzzle of the year from Shay. They're one of the new setters this year, and I think they've been difficult. Well, they have been difficult. Just looking back at my records, there's a couple of puzzles. Well, one that I quit at 50 minutes with three answers I couldn't get to. One a couple of puzzles ago where I took 42 minutes and just couldn't get. I really got stuck down in the southwest corner, and with a Latin phrase I bid 'em. But yeah, only one 11.5 minute and a 13 minute to the fast ones, and then everything else is kind of 15, 16, 17s and slower. So definitely slower than average. I know I could do something a bit easier actually after yesterday's streak ender. So anyway, I don't get any choice about these things. I'm going to reset the timer and crack on. Expelled unwelcome journalist from the east. Expelled journalist from the east suggests rented. Unwelcome. Don't know. Runs away from rough cobblers. Sure, rough. Ow, cobblers. It's probably rubbish, isn't it? Talk and tango after tea. Tango is a T. T is chart. There we are. Report on China's retracted immediately. Does that sound like retracted immediately is now China's China plate mate? Don't know. Assess is to rate. Judges is to rate. Conclusion wrongly at times. Is wrongly at times saying take alternate letters? I don't think so. Assess judge's conclusion. Rated. Rater. Fury of kid, butt of joke. Oh, very good clue. Very good surface. Fury is ire. Kid, butt of joke. Butt of joke is an E. Kid is to. That's rag, isn't it? Rage. There we are. Furry animals cozy up happily. I feel like there ought to be a hidden word or an anagram there somewhere. Cozy up is 6 letters. Furry animals. Koi poos? Koi poos, yeah, I think. Oh, can I spell koi poos? Koi poo? I think that's a creature, isn't it? A koi poo. So koi poos for furry animals. Reportedly restrict wages in capital in Asia. Beijing, Tokyo, Bangkok, Delhi. Restrict wages. So it sounds like restrict wages. Pay. Taipei. Yeah, Taipei. How do you spell Taipei? I think it's like that. I'm going to leave it like that for now. Quiet monarch united country. Quiet is P-R-U. Peru. Yeah, E-R-U. Okay. Leninist organised wiretap. Sure, it's not a Leninist, isn't it? Wiretap is listening. Fair enough. Stellar leader is failing. Failing could be an anagram. That's 7 letters though. Stellar leader is failing. Yeah, don't know what's going on there. Yank falling back. Welcome second wind. There's a lot of letters there. Airy. Falling back. Falling back is a G. Y. YG, yank, pull. I think falling back is a G. Welcome second is S or a Mo. Wind. Don't know. Turn. Outlet in Coventry. Outlet is an oven. Event. No. Secretly meeting partner in tax fraud. Secret meeting is a partner in tax fraud. Is a scam. Is a evasion. Elope. Secret meeting is a. Don't know. Right. Character of those finally getting to the top. Character of those. Is that? There's an H in those. Finally getting to the top. No. Reveal old case of unrest. Out. Reveal out. Yeah, very good. Okay. Inventor of some revolutionary false teeth. Is that a hidden word backwards? Which would be inventor. Edison. Etzel. Tesla, there it is. It was there somewhere for me, wasn't it? Language variant in Citadel Abroad. Is that a hidden word again? Adelab. Or is it just an anagram of Citadel, isn't it? Which is a dialect, yep. I was just staring, looking where that fits with type A. Material being read in a different way. Must be an anagram of material, wasn't it? No, being read. Gabardine. 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 Two E's and an A. I think that's gabardine. I think it's an E. Fairly sure it's an E there. Last act includes good trick. Last act. Scene 5. Stage. Last act. This one again. Run away from rough cobblers. Runs away. Rough is. Cobblers is. Garbage. Don't know. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Reckless rascal with imp. Risque books. Reckless is impetulant. Petulant. Risque books are. I thought rascal's an imp. Let's put that in. Imp. Risque books. That would be books would be NT. Risque would be blue. Imprudent. Rude. There we are. Nice. Oh, not having a good day, am I? I'm typing imprudent. There we are. Nice. Former head of Eton. One. What's that? One time. Former is one time. Head of Eton is an E. Pax promptly is on time. Okay. Prominent. Foreigner in street. Alien. Salient. Spread out, for example, around place. Spread out, for example, around place is e.g. Okay, digestive problem. Is that IBS? Starts to innovate. Ibsen, yeah, they are. Ibsen, IBS. Receive guests regularly is to get, I suppose. You get something, yep. So what's this? Well, I've got out an editor, unwelcome, expelled from the east. This one here. Report on China's. It's not slow boat. Report on China's retracted immediately. Immediately is not going to be. This one, assess judge's conclusion wrongly at times. I thought it was rate. And this one down here, stellar leader is falling. Gosh. This must be a gust for wind, mustn't it? G for falling. UT. Tug. Okay, tug. They are falling back. They're tug with an S in it. Fair enough. So your meeting partner in tax fraud is. Tax is to test. Secretly meeting suggests ing. Testing. Some nasty clues left in this. Let's go back to the top then. Edit generally suggests like ed, but what the from the east is orientated. Expelled is unwelcome is out. I would have thought outed. From the east. I don't know what from the east is doing there. Normally from the east means put the clue backwards, but ed for journalist going there, unless it's deported. Expelled is deported. Unwelcome journalist from the east. Detroped. Port. I think it's deported, in which case this would be ethos character. Those is anagram. Yep, just that easy, isn't it? Just move the E to the top. I did think that might be happening. Assess, judge, which is conclusion. Aspirate, wrongly at times. Assess is to judge's conclusion. Judge's conclusion is an E. assess, assimilate, estimate. What's that estimate? Wrongly at times, yeah, anagram. Estimate, okay. Report on China's, God, there's not many words going here. Slab is staring at me in the face. 9 minutes there. This is bothering me still. Expelled is deported, I think. Unwelcome. Journalist from the East. Detroped from the East. Don't like it, but I don't know what else to put in there really. And I don't really want to get into big alphabet troll. Unwelcome. Dropped. I'll leave that for a minute. Maybe I'll come back if I've got more still for it. Report on China retracted immediately. Taken back. What's this one again? Last act includes good. Well, that's G for good. Trick is a dunno. Runs away from rough. Rough is cobblers. Cobblers normally means I mean, it can be referring to people who make shoes, but I think it's normally cobblers balls, alls, a load of balls. Guts, rough, garbage, cobblers, rubbish. Ugh. Down here again. Stellar leader is failing. Okay, so there's a interesting. If you look at the current situation politically, most places I think probably secretly meeting is partner in tax fraud. Partner is a. I can't think what a partner is. Mate. What's the mate going to get me? Tomaton statement. Tomaton in tax fraud. Don't think it's an anagram of tax, is it? This one spread out, for example, around place. Place is normally is that splay? Yeah, splay. Okay, that helps a bit. Gosh, what's that then? Tries to tax. Try-sting. Okay, try-sting. Gosh, wow. Okay, no wonder I wasn't getting that one. Stellar leader is failing. Gosh, what's going on there? Stellar, the leader of Stellar is an S, but I don't think it's going to be that. Stellar, I don't know. I can't think of a single word that medieval. How are we in time? 12 minutes, that's not too bad really, is it? Last 3 or 4. I just can't think of a word that'll fit there really. And that's the trouble, that's why I don't like deported really, it's because I've just chucked in a word for expelled that I can think of, but I can't really pass it. Okay, let's go back up to these ones up here. Report on China's retracted. So China backwards is China is if that was back, I don't think it is back, but immediately is don't know. So this last act includes good trick. Trick is a cobblers. Fairly sure that's how you spell type A with an I there. Sure, that's going to be a haggle or something, isn't it? Haggle, graggle. Last act, but I can't think what G something here would be. Born China's retracted immediately. Right, I'm going to put this on pause while I think to myself. Okay, I think this is guff. which is why I was just thinking guff and gruff, which makes that. Last act includes good trick, finale, finagle. Yeah, I get another word I wasn't getting to. I've been staring at the one down in the corner there. That one. So what's this? Slap bang. Immediately slap bang. I think slap bang. Pals is China backwards, and immediately report is bang. Yep. So that's good. Just leaves this one. Stellar leader is failing. I've got no idea about. I've just been I just alphabet this first letter, and I've got no feel what it can be. Vice was one word I came up with. Leader, stellar, which isn't entirely present. I think it is falling. Is failing? Sorry. What's that meant to be? There's not a lot goes in there. Vowels maybe, but like EPL isn't going to go there. L fell would help, but that wouldn't really help. Eel could be an eel, I suppose. Piecemeal. No, piecemeal doesn't fit. Not that it would fit anyway, but see, these don't really fit there. N's, M's. So an eel would happen. Is failing. Leader is could be no leader is, could it? Yeah, it could be actually, which is what's that? Sidereal. Stellar. Sidereal. Yeah. Leader. Lea. Is whether deported is right. I'm not sure. Yes, 1831. Got there eventually. Sidereal for stellar. Gosh, those last few clues. I mean, that's the difference between. I mean, all the wordplay is pretty simple. I say simple. It's simple in there, but the words being used are just not words I expect to meet in the QC. Finagle, even type A, spelling really. Sidereal for stellar. Coipoos. And what this deported is. Right, let's go through. Wow. Just check I'm still recording after that. Bit of fun. Right, expelled is deported. That's fair enough definition. Unwelcome journalist from the east. So from the east always means put it backwards. Well, there's the journalist in the east. So Ed. So that means detrope. Must be a French phrase, I'm guessing, which means unwelcome. It's not one I've come across before. So that made it a little bit harder and a bit more. Not sure about this at the end. So there you go. Right. Runs away from rough. Well, rough is gruff. Got a rough voice, a bit gruff speaking. Runs away. R for runs is cricket notation, so take the R from gruff, gives you guff. Guff being the word meaning that's a load of old guff. You're talking gobblers, you're talking rubbish. Right, talk is a chat, there's your definition. T for tango, NATO phonetic alphabet going after T, spelled that way, which is char. Comes up a lot, worth remembering. Right, report. A report from a gun is a bang. So yeah, and put that on the end of. So on the end of China. China plate mate is the rhyming slang. So China's is pals because it's got an apostrophe S on it. So it's the plural pals. Retracted. So that gives you slap going forwards. And immediately is slap bang. I mean, I do not like that clue for the QC because slap bang I would never think of as being immediately. China's to pals is hard to get to. Retracted and then report for bang. I got there with the clue checkers, but wow. To assess is to estimate. Judge's conclusion is an E, so put that at the start of the answer. So concluding letter of judge. Wrongly at times is an anagram of the rest of estimate. Wrongly is your anagram indicator. Fury is rage. There's your definition. If you kid someone, you might be ragging them. So rag or kid to take the mickey. And the butt of the joke, well, the last letter, the butt of the joke is an E. Put an E on the end. Furry animals, koi poos. I don't know what koi poo is really, but it's furry, I can tell you that. And we've got the plural, so it's koi poos, which is an anagram of cozy up. Happily is your anagram indicator. Now, yeah, I think if you're drunk and happy, then things are a little bit mixed up, aren't they? I don't like happily as an anagram indicator there, but I guess so. We've got a sound like here. Reportedly is your sound like indicator that to restrict wages, well, we tie the pay. Tie is to restrict and pay his wages, and capital in Asia is Taipei. I'm going to go for that being the capital of Taiwan, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's move on to 17 and cross. So P for piano is to play quietly. So musical instruction, play quietly, is P for piano, which is abbreviated to P. The monarch is ER, Elizabeth Regina. Kind of one or two there. And U for United gives you Peru, the country, down in South America. Leninist is an anagram of listen in. Organised is your anagram indicator, and to listen in is to wiretap. Again, not slightly. Is it synonymous really to listen in to wiretap? I mean, wiretap is a noun, so that we're now turning that into a verb to listen in. Right, Stella is sidereal, which is an anagram of leader is, and failing is your anagram indicator. I don't know if I saw that initially or not. I would never. I mean, just looked wrong for an anagram there, but anyway, that's how it breaks down. To yank is to tug, falling backwards, so there's tug going backwards. Welcoming S for second, and wind is a gust. Right, the outlet in Coventry, well, an outlet is a vent, and it's a hidden word in Coventry. In is your hidden word indicator. Secretly meeting your partner is trysting, there's your definition. And tax fraud, well, if you tax someone you try them, and fraud is a sting. Is it a sting? Yeah, I suppose it is. So there we go. Right, that's the across clues gone through. On the downs, character is ethos, there's your definition. Ethos is the word those, but the final letter, the E, getting to the top. It's a down clue, so put the E of those to the top gives you ethos. Simple clue. I mean, a lot of this stuff is very simple wordplay. I say simple wordplay. It's very clear and obvious wordplay, but actually knowing what it all builds or what contains is hard. Reveal is to out something, over old, and then the case of unrest, so the case, the U and the T from unrest. Inventor, Tesla, Nicholas Tesla. Some is your classic hidden word indicator. Revolutionary is saying it's a backwards hidden word across false teeth. So starting teeth, go back into false, and there it is. A dialect is a variant of language, fair enough. Citadel is an anagram of dialect. Abroad is your anagram indicator. Gabardine is a material. Being red is an anagram of gabardine, and in a different way is your anagram indicator. Right, the last act is the finale, including G for good, which gives you finagle, which is to trick. A trick, gosh. There's a word that I've never used, finagle this, to trick someone. Right, reckless is imprudent. I like this clue actually, this is a good one. Rascal is an imp, risque is rude, and the books are the NT, New Testament. Either NT for New Testament or Old Testament is books quite often, B for books sometimes. Former is one time, excuse me. Head of Eton is the E from Eton. Promptly is on time, pax, so promptly, on time, pax and E gives you one time. Nasty. Prominent is salient. Foreigner is an alien, going into ST, which is the standard abbreviation for street. Comes up very frequently. To spread out is to splay. For example, is to say, going around place. So place can be abbreviated to PL. Comes up from time to time, particularly more so in the Guardian crosswords, I'd say. Right, the digestive problem here is IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, I believe that is. Starts to innovate, neurotic, so the starts to those two words is the EN, which gives you Ibsen. Henrik Ibsen, Danish playwright. I did see Ghosts many, many years ago by Ibsen, and I didn't find it very interesting, if I'm honest. Receive is to get, you receive presents, you get presents. Guests regularly, so regularly is saying take the first, third and fifth letters of guests to get. So there we go, all done. Scraping in for the sub 20, 1830. Slowest in a while, but thank you for watching.